Hello Leo, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. If Leo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And if there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Right. Now this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Leo, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And there's a Prince of Cups. Let's see what's going on with that Prince of Cups. Put this into some context. Oh, wow. Prince of Discs as well. This is going to already very, very heavy with the court cards. This is a situation involving a group of people that I think is really, we need to act quickly. I think this is an opportunity that's not going to wait. This could be a collaboration that's not going to wait. All right. But let's put it into some context also with our mystery card. Now, this is the card at the very end of the reading that is going to tie everything together and give us the confirmation that we need. Let's see if we can select one without looking at it. Here we go. Put the frog right on top. Now, the Five of Wands is what came out. That's showing again, yes, this is urgent. When I said, hey, it seems like this is something we've got to act quickly on, the spirit universe said, no, we have to act now. I'm obviously not doing a good job showing the urgency of it. All right. So the 5 and the 8 of Wands, this is a rush. All right. Put a rush on this thing. I feel like there's a collaboration. I feel like the timing, if we want this abundance of this Princess of Discs, the timing is so important. Incidentally, the timing is now. You have to do it immediately. Look at all these court cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 court cards. We've got fire. We've got water. We've got air. We've got a little bit of earth. And all these court cards. All of these court cards. If we don't take advantage of this situation now, we will regret it. There's the 3 of Swords. Everything is in place in the environment. Everything in the universe has aligned for you right now with this Princess of Pentacles to say you have to do, if you want this success, you do it now. And this might be a collaboration with people. It might be something where we have to kind of re-engage with this group. It could be a family group, could be friends, could be co-workers, it could be a certain department. It could indicate that we have to team up with this group of people like a company, right? We have to, accept the position or accept this collaboration, right? It's an opportunity to work with this other group. Spirit is saying you should take it. If we don't, I think heartbreak, sorrow, regret. 3 of Swords. Right? I think we're looking at the situation from this 5 of Cups point of view, kind of saying, look, I don't want to, right? I want the success and the abundance that's right here, but I don't like these people. There's something about this that you feel a certain kind of way about. There's some kind of challenge in how you feel about this group, okay? Because this 5, the 5s are about change. And I think you see this as maybe you see it as selling out. Maybe you see it as they're not on the same page as you. You don't feel the same vibe as them. You're just different kinds of people. They're not on your wave, really, right? So I think that we have a challenge here because we don't, for whatever reason, we don't like them. We don't like the group. Don't like what they're about. Don't like their vibe. Right? We don't have very good feelings about working in this context. Sometimes we have to kind of bite the bullet, though, right? especially in this situation, we've got this fire energy up at the top. We know it's an urgent situation. We know now that there's a 5 of Wands involved. We're going to have to kind of fight through our feelings, right? The 5, it's also about, the 5's also about movement and change and difficulty and a challenge here. The challenge is how we feel. We have to fight these 2 cards. The 5 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. These 2 are going to have it out. And we better do it quickly, right? So this is a struggle here between our maybe our creative will and then our emotions, how we feel about it, right? So what are we going to do? Well, the choice is yours, obviously. I think the choice needs to be made now, because if we don't choose, or if we perhaps choose incorrectly, 3 of Swords, we're going to regret that. Okay. The abundance that we're looking for is right here. It's on the table already. We can't wait. We have to take action now. We don't want this 8 of Cups, right? It's in the position here of what we don't want. We don't want to lose heart. We don't want to lose hope. We don't want to feel like we've missed out on this opportunity, this abundance and success. We want it. We don't want to lose it. We also don't want to lose our spirit, our heart. We don't want to lose our authenticity. So I think we're having difficulty with the fire and the water here. Maybe it feels like we're selling out. Maybe it feels like if we join up with this group where we have to sacrifice some of our authenticity or integrity or of our heart, our soul, right? It's like getting a job where you know it's going to pay you a lot, but it's kind of going to suck your soul at the same time, right? So what do we do? What do we do? Well, 6 of Swords. You've got to do what is going to make the most sense to you. Well, obviously, right? But this is some very centered thinking. This is a card that kind of blends your head and your heart together, right? How can we figure this thing out where you don't feel like you're losing your soul, but you also don't feel like you're losing the opportunity for the abundance, right? Financial or otherwise. So this is a situation that needs clarity of thought, but there's not a lot of time. So we better get working on the answer here, okay? Because it's the window of time is closing quickly for you to take advantage of this. So it may be a trusting our instinct, or trusting what we feel in our heart, but not necessarily, that doesn't mean trusting in the 5 of Cups. Doesn't mean trusting in your kind of negative feelings about the people or about the situation or whatever. Finding that higher intuition that goes beyond kind of the immediate emotional reactions to things. Really getting in touch with what you want and how you feel internally, right? And I know it's a difficult thing to do, but we need to. It's vitally important right now. Let's check in with the mystery card. I know this is going to be a short reading, but I feel like I don't want to take up your time. I feel like you need to address this and, get on the horn, as they say, if you come to a decision, right? So what is the mystery card here? Maybe this will give us a clue one way or the other of what we're dealing with, or what decision we might make, right? Well, there's a 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is the regret of a missed opportunity, right? The 7 of Swords is trying to take a situation and get rid of all of the things that are holding it down. Get rid of, basically you have a garden trying to grow your fruits and vegetables, but you got weeds. You don't want the weeds. It's going to kill your tomato plants or whatever. So we've got to get rid of the weeds. Get rid of the elements in this situation that are going to prevent us from really reaping the full reward, right? So maybe this 6 of Swords is a bit of a negotiation. Let's see if we can accept this collaboration, accept this position or whatever it is, this opportunity, but with the condition that certain elements are changed or removed, or, you know, to see if we can make a little compromise, or if we can negotiate a little bit. Maybe that's the ticket, right? We'll take this, we'll continue, we'll work in this garden, but I want to get rid of these weeds. Okay? That's the condition of my in my engagement with this thing. Just something to think about. Leo, we are going to do an extended, so stick around, click on the link up there. I really sincerely wish you the very, very best. I want you to get this Princess of Discs. I want you to get all of this abundance. I really do. Thank you for being here, and thank you indeed for being the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot.